Hello, hello. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Just turning the volume up. Is this too loud? I have no idea, but whatever. 86. That'll be a good number to probably figure that out before I start again. Well, hello and welcome. This is Poker Bob playing some global poker tonight. We're going to do a series of tournaments on this lovely Thursday evening. I do apologize. I am going to move some things around on the screen and I'm going to check this board. We're playing a 3.3 sweeps coin hyper turbo. It's technically a multi-table turbo, um, multi-table hyper turbo. What it is they do one every hour between 7 a.m. and 2 a.m. So whatever that works out to be, 20 or so throughout the day. Um, yeah, and it's sort of what luck of the draw in a sense. The player pool could be anywhere from 3 players, 2 or 3 players, as you see here, to I've seen 14, 15, maybe even 18 at one point. Um, and it's 3 minute blind levels. You start off with 100 bigs and you go, and that's whatever. And there's no late registration. It just whenever it starts, and that's how many players you got. So we ended up with 3. I play some of these during the day, usually like on my lunch break. Um, I I mean, we got to make things happen here. I've oh, we got a pair, so we got something. Let's just see if we can get to showdown cheaply. I feel like he could call with like king queen or 9-10 or something. So yeah, ace jack is good. I mean, he's not folding. Okay, so we've got ace queen suited. A little disappointed that we only ended up with 3 players. I was hoping for at least like 8. Um, I think this is a raise. Probably could have gone a little bigger out of position, but that'll get the job done. The prize pool, as you can imagine, is going to pay one player $9.20. Excuse me, 9.24 sweeps coins. which can be traded for dollars at a later date. Um, but that's beside the point. I didn't realize I have. I mean, not that it matters. It looks actually kind of cool. I have a gold table up. Um, the gold felt. Last time I kind of kept on theme with my purple and bluey kind of black background, and that kind of mixed in well. But it's good to kind of mix things up between streams. We can always change it, but I think it actually kind of works with the purple. Stream is on a 5 minute delay. We can at least see a flop with that. Just, yep, okay. We'll have a, all right, so we flopped a straight draw. Do we bet it? No, because then something like that happens. Renders our straight draw practically meaningless. And then we hit it. I think we're probably good here, but it's just too bad we didn't show any aggression before. We're probably. I mean, I can't imagine we're going to get paid off here, so I'll just bet the minimum in hopes that we get a crying call. So our goal really, we have to win it in order to make money, and it's not a bad payout. Hey, listen, a 3.3 entry and almost $6. Very low rake on these hypers, I would imagine, because it doesn't take up a lot of time and space on the servers. I think we just got to start being aggressive here. You probably missed almost the first level. I didn't realize when you put the stream on a delay, it really stops it. It pushes the transmission out by 5 minutes to start, so I didn't give myself quite enough lead time, but that is okay. We're not really super concerned about that. We just want to get out there and share some good poker with you guys. Feel free to drop a line or two in the chat. Let me know what you think. I'm really open to any and all feedback as we continue this poker journey. Just trying to find, good sites to play on, good games to play. I think I may have found it here, at least for now, with Global Poker. I do still like Ignition. Don't play on it as much, but I still play on it. I do still like it, but Global really just has everything we need. It's a relatively smooth interface, some customizable features, but really most importantly, it's the schedule. Plenty of micro to low stakes tournaments that occur, 7:30 and later. Plenty of turbo options, like if I can't buy into something until 8 o'clock or later. Plenty of options for quick games, because it's nothing worse than, being all ready to go for an 8 o'clock tournament, and then all that's out there is, 3-4 hour late registration. Yuck. Late reg periods. Large, super large player pools, and some sites, you got a $3.30 multi-table tourney. Nobody's taking it seriously. People are jamming with air. No, we got it all in here. We got to avoid a 3 to get down to 2 here, and I think we did. So we are heads up for the money. Not probably what 8 minutes into this stream here. We're going to be going up a level, as you can see. But we could, oh, well, bottom two. Let's hope he has an ace, and he just goes right for it. With the draws out there, I can't just kind of check it back because it'll just happen. Especially, I almost find like cards are somewhat a little bit more predictable on this site, like the bad cards. I wish I could predict the good cards. It's always the worst. You can predict pretty much that the worst card is going to come out. I shouldn't say that because I've done okay on this site. I'm not profiting at the moment, but we're just kind of settling in. We're kind of figuring out what we want to do. It's easy to blow through your first 100 because you're kind of just like trying to get a feel for everything. You want to play a little cash, you want to play a little PLO, some crazy pineapple, which we do have on the schedule tonight. I did get, as my reward for logging into the site and clicking the free coin, I don't know what they call that, the free coin mission. Every day you log in. I log in at like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. when I get up. Usually 7-ish. Actually, 7 is when the day starts technically for that. Log in at 7. Click the go to the get cash feature. Go to the cashier, and down below there's like a little promo mission. Every day you go and you click that. They give you 25 or 0.25 coins. First 4 days of the week, and then third and fourth day are like, I don't know, 55 cents, and the last day I think is a 1 coin. We got to get something here. But anyway, I'll tell you right here. Ace 8, this is going to be a jam. And we hope, days 5 and 6 are 55 cents, 55.55 coins, and then day 7 is you get one coin, one sweeps coin, and then they give you a little like gift with it. So I got a free $1 or 1.1 sweeps coins tournament ticket. I think this is just it all in here. So that was cool, kind of a nice little bonus. So we'll try to use that. There's a crazy pineapple tournament tonight. It's 1.1 sweeps coins. We're creeping our way back up here. So we may get some crazy pineapple in tonight. That might take us pretty late. I did play it, I want to say a week or two ago. Probably a couple of weeks ago at this point. I don't know why I'm trying to sneak in with King Deuce. I just feel like I could have flopped real big there. If it was like 9-10 Jack, that would have been a lot better. It was not, though. I feel like I have a ways to go to catch up. And blinds are up, and we're down to 8 blinds, and we should probably look for whatever our next game is going to be. I'm not super great with the whole streaming setup here. He's got me. I just can't like tinkle away coins here, or chips, I should say. All right, so that'll be all of it. Let's get maybe some sit and goes in. He's thinking about it. Okay. See, I love these suited connectors, but they just don't do it in like tournament style. Really, you gotta have big cards. I mean, if you were to call, I guess I gotta be aggressive, hoping I'll just fold and I'll pick up the blinds. But okay, not great. We should be playing a little bit more aggressive. I also kind of want to milk it because I was expecting this to take at least like 20 minutes. Maybe we'll just kind of give it a second here. I mean, we got heads up, so you know, I guess we got that. That's kind of exciting. And $9.23, 9 coins, 9.23 coins or whatever, 9.2 coins, we'll call it. That's not nothing. That gets me. That gets me back in the black as far as my last deposit. Is he slow playing because he really has it? He would just probably call, right? I don't think he's a min click doesn't mean you're great. That just means you want to try to get me to fold for free, basically. Yeah, all right. I think we got to start playing back a little bit. I don't think we need to call off with Jack 9, but yuck. Tried to. Yeah, I can't really. I mean, I'm going the wrong direction. It's really just gotta kind of get in there. Maybe that 8-7 of spades. Maybe that's something I should have played. But with this stack depth, it's really just got to get in. You got to maximize your fold equity, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we got to go in. Did I catch him with his hand in the cookie jar again? Will we have the lead? King Jack is a jam again, right? Well, we're still in it if we don't win here. So, but if he just keeps folding, I played against this player. This is terrible. I played against this player a few times before on like lunch break hypers. I mean, he's there, or she. I don't have any specific reads, just other than just an ABC type player. There we go. I think the less kings than there are aces and calling ranges here does apply, but maybe not. Because I guess if you have like king 10 or something, I feel like I feel like king X is probably a jam. It's not like a call in this, right? I mean, I guess I need to study my heads up push fold charts or whatever. That's on me. I don't think you'll mind me promoting it, talking about it. I'm not getting paid for this. Jonathan Little's Secrets of Professional Tournament Poker, the Essential Guide. I have not read the whole thing. I have taken it out of the library several times, read several pages at a time, but I'm probably not even a quarter of the way through. It's thick. I mean, it's good. It is very good, and a lot of tournament players swear by it and do very well, especially online players. And I just don't have the time to dedicate. It's really on me. It has nothing to do with Jonathan Little. Obviously, it's great material. We have a gut shot, but I do need to probably take a little time, maybe this weekend, and I mean, why not just bluff at it, right? We have a gut shot if he doesn't have a club. Cool. Um, yeah, I do need to dig into it. I guess I just got to go with these suited connectors now because we're not gonna have a lot of blinds, and he's not defending. Oh, that's terrible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good, right? I think we're good there. Okay. They work. We'll go with the suited connectors. I think we lost that one, but we're not. It's not over. I've seen some really strange things on this site. It's not over by any means, but I really have to get him out of this. Ooh, high card. Come on. Nope. Yeah, this one. Oh, we chopped. Oh, wow. That was fortunate. We didn't want to see him win that one. We really have to take care of it while he's... Yep. Okay. We're in. Yes, we have won the three-person tournament. That's good. Hey, for what it is, for three players, we'll take it. Nice heads-up battle at the end. So that's great. Let's get into the sit and goes. Didn't last quite as long as we wanted it to. We could go nine-handed. We could do a nine-handed turbo. That should be over by 3, 6. Yeah, that should be over by 9 o'clock if we can get it running. Oh, it just filled up. That's on me. We could do another hyper. I kind of want to slow it down a little bit. Maggie, a nine-handed turbo. Yeah. No, that's full too. That's apologies here. Let's find something. Well, you know what? Let's do another hyper. I mean, it'll be at least six-handed, which is more than the previous game. They have different games too. They have jump starts. We could probably do a hyper, and then if we need to kill time before the bonanza, then I gotta pick something. Hyper. Where are we going? Where are they? Sometimes the hypers don't like pop up. Okay. Or they don't have anybody in them. We'll give that a second. I should have really just jumped on a turbo, but I was too busy messing around. We could sign up for a nine-handed turbo. These seem to fill up, and the bonanza we can always we can always jump in while it's going. Oop. Okay, we'll unregister from that hyper 6 max, just because there's nobody else in it. Sorry for the delay. We should be ready to go in just a minute here. Probably should have. Are we okay? Nope. Let's see, where are we at? 7 out of 9. Come on, let's go. I do oh, you probably can't hear me. Okay, we're in, but let's make sure that we're up here. Oh, nope. Oop. Here we are. right, so we have a 9-player turbo, 50 big blinds. This is, what is this? I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is 11 coins, 11 sweeps coins. First is 45, second 27, 3 18. Be nice to win this, but you know what? Let's see where it goes. 5-minute blinds, 9 of us, single table tournament. Let's run it up. Um, so yeah, I do like a lot of things about this site. I like to they I don't want to get too into the financials. They accept basically your debit card. Oh wow, aces versus queens. That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay, and we got kings second hand in. Um, yeah, let's try to get it in here. Probably won't see. I mean, I don't know how it got. It must have been. I mean, obviously it got in there on the flop. I don't think you'll see players playing super tight necessarily. I mean, McCaffrey's got the chips to mess around if he wanted to. Yeah, I guess not. Oh man, that's frustrating. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. Win's a win. We would have flopped a pair of aces there, but that's okay. Nobody's getting super out of line yet. I mean, aces versus queens. I guess we just assume that that's getting in one way or the other. Tonight's beverage of choice: Polar Seltzer. Almost spilled it all over my desk as I poured it into my glass. Let's drink it with a little lime. Lime flavored seltzer with fresh lime. Refreshing. Oh yeah, nut low, or nothing. I mean, I don't know. Let's just bet it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this isn't any kind of free roll or anything. We only profited about 6 sweeps coins there. So we're in this for 11, and we're actually down a little bit on the day. Played actually was able to squeeze in a couple hypers earlier, and then like another quick like turbo sit and go, and just like I think brick just about everyone. Maybe got second in like the first one. I don't even know. I forget. Um, so not the best day at the table. So I've been trying to in hopes of finding the strategy to profit, not even to try to profit the most necessarily. Obviously, you want more money, but really just like the easiest path to profiting. I think I'm shaking the desk here, so my apologies. Sorry, just sending a text to some of my viewers. I like playing the button aggressively, and we have some cards that can improve, right? Good for our range. Not too bad for his range though, because he leads. It really was actually probably better for his range than mine. But anyway, we're not gonna let that keep us down. what was I saying? The financials, you can deposit on this site using a debit card because you're not buying into a poker game. You're buying gold coins, which are the play money coins on this site. Essentially, the coins you just play with, and then they give you the sweeps coins for free, and then the sweeps coins is what you play with, and then you eventually exchange for rewards later on. So you can deposit from your bank account, and I should double check it. I got with my debit card for my bank account. I got a foreign ATM fee of like almost $3, which was fine because you get 100. They give you a little bit more the more you buy. So 100 got me 102 sweeps coins along with my gold coins. So it kind of came out in the wash. This time I only deposited 50. They gave me 51 coins. I used a debit card through, a pay, a wallet, like a, I guess what do they call them? Virtual wallet, and no fee to this point, and it's been probably about a week, so it seemed to work. Seems to be a good way to do it. And I don't plan to like make tons of deposits because there's so many ways to get free, like so many free ways and cheap ways to play on the site that really like. I mean, I guess it depends on what you want to do. The goal is just to play for real money, but like, or play for real rewards, and but not like invest a lot. Then yeah, you could just keep taking the 25 cents you get per day, and then the 55 cents and the dollar, so whatever that works out to be for one, two, three. It's essentially three bucks a week. We'll call them bucks. We got eights. Do we just get it in? I feel like we just get it in. Because we've got 19 left. All right. Ugh, these flushes, they always get you right on the turn like that. Flushes get there on this site, man. I should really, every time I take a big hit, it is a turn flush. It's like just one time, I just want to see a flop devoid of that whatever suit I'm up against. Because I don't know if it means anything. I tend to go in with more like paired cards and big cards where I feel like a lot of my opponents tend to get it in. And not that I don't. If I'm heads up and we play ace deuce suited, I'm going to jam with that. And I know like ace five is a holding, ace five suited is a holding is one of those like four bet bluff hands because it like blocks straights and it's suited and there's just it can improve and it blocks aces obviously. But I mean, I guess if we're going to, we're one better here. If we're going to get it in, we're going to get it in with some nines. And we can't really even complain. We did what we're supposed to do here. All right. Well, we got some more. We got some life. We're not in horrendous shape. So here's a hand that I feel like I run up against, and everybody just gets their suit. Especially for the guy for 22 big blinds, or in his tournament life, he's jamming it with ace nine suited. We're creeping back. We're not gonna just go away here. We're good. We got 11 over 11 bigs. I keep getting off track. So there's so many free ways to play this site, which is really why I really like it. um, yeah, but really, I mean, if you're disciplined enough, if I let let's hypothetically say I let this go down to I let my deposit go down to zero. and I say let it, like, let's say hypothetically I run bad over the next month to the point where I just peter out, down, and you know, it could happen in a cash table in a day. That was one thing I was getting into. I did play, so I've been trying to play as profit. I've been trying to play to the point where I know I can profit a decent amount, and or like over, find a good strategy to just make money, even if it's like just a one coin a day, $1 a day. I want to see some growth, you know. And I don't even want to necessarily cash out. Like, I'm not looking to cash out like, you know, a grand a month. I'm not looking to, you know, it's not even necessarily make it a side business. I just want to have, and obviously that would be awesome, but I just want to have enough to play whenever I want. Just, you know, obviously I got other stuff going on in my life, but hanging out on a Saturday night at home, no plans, jump into, you know, it don't have to get up the next day, jump into a nice, you know, hour, 2 hour late reg for, you know, for a $20, a 20 buck, 11, whatever. Or you want to play a $10 multi table. You just don't even have to worry about it. All right, well, we got to go all in here. That's all I want. So I just want to make a few bucks here, a few bucks there, and just keep it going up. All right, no ace. No ace. Great. That's good. That's good. Now we can fold this small blind hand. There's still 8 players in it. We got some free hands to work with. So yeah. So my thinking is I was trying to devise this strategy. Was to mix hyper turbos. Players to our left have similar stacks, if not slightly less. Oh, I think 3 get paid. We're fifth out of 8. Do I want to really get into it here? I think I do. He could have me smoked, but he could also just, he's a bigger stack. He could just be throwing his weight around in the cutoff, and we take it down. King Queen is not the same. Like, I feel like King Queen is kind of like when you need, it's good if you have like 10 big blinds. Again, I should be researching on this. I don't think I'm going to call off with King High. Although I'm interested to see if he does get called. Like, we got a live stack in the big blind. I'm interested to see, obviously, what he's jamming with there. It's got to be pretty good. No calls. Yet, yeah. With third out of 8, third gets paid, and it's a pretty good. I mean, it's worth something. It's, what was it, 18? Yeah, 18, 18, 27, and 45. Um, if we could stretch this to 9 o'clock, that'd be great. I do need to check. Oh, flush. Our flush is getting there. No. A6 wins. We would have won that. Yeah. It's kind of a weird spot because we're in the money. We're like in a position, a pay slot, and but yeah, we have 12 bigs. So you really just have to pick your spots super well here. We're used to the hyper 3 minute blinds. We have 5 minute blinds to work with here, and we're not, it's not like we're going anywhere. Okay, well, we got ace king. there's really not much to do except just really get it in. I might even get it in with more like 20 bigs because, you know, you really want to target those big hands, those premium holdings. And if they got aces or kings, well, so be it. It was getting it anyway. We just need one of them to call. That'd be huge. All right, well, we pick it up. 4-7, not quite the same. Yeah. So tournaments. So what was I saying? So I was doing a strategy where I do the hypers, I do the cheap nightly tournaments, like the I guess incentive based tourneys, which we'll get into. But I was doing that. I was gonna the plan, I guess, or the idea was play hypers on the hour because I did do pretty well at those. Just won a just won one three handed, three runners, but hey, we'll take it. Oh, I think I just give it to him. So do that, and then in between or whenever, if I if when I happen to be playing there isn't one coming up, or I just passed one because there's no late registration for the hourly hypers. Then I'd play some like PLO or Crazy Pineapple or some of those types of cash games because for whatever reason I am so bad at Hold'em cash games. I just lose money because I don't. It's probably because I just don't believe anybody. Um, so I guess that is what it is. I need to work on that. But I had dinked around with some PLO and some Crazy Pineapple with mixed results. But overall, like I felt like I had a handle on it so that I could play it for a little while. When a couple lose a couple, whatever. And I'd been doing that a little bit and made a few bucks in rake back. It's 30% rake back on the site, but it's only in cash games. So I feel like, in order to maximize, long term profitability, I feel like I had to figure out a way to play cash games and not just break even, but just play them for a a length of time so that rakeback tends to build up. At least in my mind, that's how you do it. But really, you got to look at it like you really just want to do whatever's the most profitable. I think aggression works in these, especially with this many players left. King 10 is like the bottom of that big card range, and I don't think I need to do that right now. So yeah, PLO and Crazy Pineapple to try to make rake back. And I was doing that yesterday, and it was doing okay at first. Doubled up somewhere to do it at PLO or something, but lost it back quick. But then I lost like 2 buy-ins on 3 over the course of 3 all-ins, with like aces. Like first one was unsuited aces, but like I forget the 2 other cards were, I think, pretty good. I forget off the top of my head. And maybe just jammed a little too wide on the flop. That's probably what it was. I was in for $10 in the game in my stack, and it was down. It was 5 before we even saw any cards, and it got in on the flop after I really didn't flop anything. Like it was kind of it was disconnected, but there were 2 diamonds, and I should have known that somebody out there had diamonds and more and like robust equity, and I did not. I forget if I was even ahead like when the money got in, but I really should have just check folded those 5 for the $5, but instead I got that all in, so I'm re-upping again, and then I get coolered with probably like I forget. Oh no, I had aces again and flop top set, but somebody flopped Broadway, and like I can't not. You got to get it in there, right? Like you can't. That was for the rest of the. Oh no, that was for the first part of the second buy-in, like 60% of the second buy-in. And then I forget what I went out with. I think like maybe like a 2 double paired holding or something. The second aces that got in there was like double suited aces. I think it was like ace 10, ace 4 or something, ace 10, ace 3. I forget. I had like a Broadway draw, a wheel draw, double suited aces, and it just and I flopped. Yeah, flop top set. Someone else at Broadway, and I think they had diamonds also. But yeah, just another one of those things where it's like just pair the damn board for me. Come on. And then and a similar situation for my last $5 or whatever. So did that, and then Crazy Pineapple. I just felt like I was just outmatched. Like I was just getting owned by play, like out of position. Like just so many situations where I couldn't take advantage of any situation in Crazy Pineapple. So that kind of killed the plan to play cash and try to get Rick back. But that said, the tournament seem to be doing okay. Hey, listen, you got to accept the fact that in tourneys you're gonna lose most of the time. You're not gonna cash more than half the time. It's just so tough. You just have to maximize when you do, and make it last. So like, I think I won. I think I played probably. I'm not gonna get too into it, but over the course of the day, I probably played like 5 tourneys and cashed in like 2 of them, which isn't bad. 2 hypers, and the first one, I think I might have gotten second, and that's about it. But like if I hit the money here, I'm up for the day. I'm up. I'm up like five for the day at least. So it's very important. You just really have to. Ooh, 5-10 for all of it. What was that, a bluff? These can get so brutal when players are just hanging on, and I'm kind of one of them. But at least I feel like I at least have gotten the money in the middle, where we just have these other players who are just kind of, folding to death. Randy, at least give him credit. Like I can't do anything. Do I call this guy's bluff? No, Randy could be bluffing, but I don't beat bluffs. See, I think I gotta look at it this way, and we're taking this a decent way here. Ouch. I think we got to do it. Oh, wow. Oof. You're going to do it to me. Whoa. No, we missed. Almost a straight. I mean, at least we got a pair. Hey, we took this to, yeah, 13 minutes until the bonanza, and we flop a set. I think we're good. They almost tried to give him the flush. Hey, we're still in it. We are still in it. We could take a break, depending. We could do an overclocked. They have timed like 10-minute tourneys that like whoever's left after 10 minutes, you get paid out. Based on your standing and chip stack, whatever. I made the mistake of not hanging on. I got heads up with a guy and busted out with a couple minutes left. Because I wanted to go for the win. I didn't know. The thing is, it was for like 25 cents basically. I fold. It's for 25 cents, and it wasn't. It was like $1.38 or a coin, 1.38 coins in the prize pool. Like how much am I going to split with? Like if it ended up being the two of us, and I had like a 33% of the chips. I guess I get 33% of the pool. I mean, I guess, right? So I really should have just hung on. I don't know. There's only 2 of us, and the guy's probably he took the whole prize pool. He's probably like, sweet, they effed up. All right, under the gun, we get it in. Wow, everybody just hanging on. I will say, like over the years, I mean, I'm harkening back a ways now because there was a long period of time where I didn't play any online poker whatsoever. Um, oh, yeah, that I think our luck's run out. Okay, well, a win is a win. We were looking pretty good there for a little bit. But we're going to play the daily bonanza. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. I'm going to make sure I register for that. So that'll pop up. Oh, do we dare go a little PLO? Um, we do need something to keep our keep the audience jumpstart. Maybe no. We can do a 6 max hyper. With there's already some of the same cast of characters in there. Why is it not letting me register? All right. Let's see if we can squeeze this in 10 minutes. Or whatever. We'll play the bonanza on a second screen. I don't think I'm confident in my ability to show you 2 screens. I didn't really test it before. We're probably only going to go with trying to log into chat to drop something in the chat. Maybe I can do it on my phone. What was I going to say? All right, we need one more player. Bonanza's coming up in less than 10 minutes. We'll play it on a separate screen. I'm not confident enough in my ability to set up the dual. I mean, I can do it, but I think we'll just stick with the one, and I'll speak to that. Streamlabs. Let's get the window capture up here. No, I don't need that. I don't know why it doesn't come up. I have to like toggle. But what are we calling this? This is a Hyper Turbo 6 Max. Oops. I don't know how much this was to buy in. 8.56. Is this a hyper? It sure is. I don't think I need to put hyper turbo. I think I just put hyper. You'll get the point. 3-minute blinds hyper. Turbos are 5 minutes, and the rest tend to be like 8 or 10. This is 25 bigs to start. So this is not the hourlies. You start with 100 bigs, and they can be as many players as it could possibly be. It would be wicked cool to get a nice like 20, 25 person, pay out a few spots. They're cool when they get at least like 8 or 9. They're cool. The nice little multi. It's like a home game, It's like you call like 6 or 7 of your best guys, or whoever you can get to play, and you got a good game going at the house. Nice tourney. Those are fun. The self deal ones, $20 each, $50 each, whatever. Usually there's some kind of argument, but it's okay. That's just how it goes. That's just the games I play. Am I in the live chat? might have to just respond through said chat. We have Dak in the chat. He may be out. He may be out in the wild. A regular in the New Hampshire poker scene. Will make a appearance in Boston once in a while. We're already down under 10 bigs. That's fine. We have two payouts, as it is 6 max. $31 and 16, 31.2, 16.8. So, not nothing. If I get that, if I cash, I'd be about even since my last deposit. Not on the day, but since my last deposit. Ew. But and we will, I promise, get into this in a few minutes. This is an easy all in. We'll get into how to play on this site relatively inexpensively. That is a fantastic flop. We are good. Big play there. Big pot. But yeah, this one wasn't super cheap. It was still 8, you know. Which, 20 years ago playing on these sites, I would have, and I didn't make more money than I do now, but 20 years ago playing on these sites, um, 8 would have been like, whatever, drop in the bucket. I think our ICM will require us to fold that. Ouch. Hate seeing it. You hate to see it. Oh, I'm too much of a wimp. Watch the king, maybe not the king, the 9 of diamonds on the turn. Oh. Well, that's fine. Oh, that's why. I was like, what am I hearing out there? It is my own channel. We gotta walk. We're good. Ew. This might be. Oh, we might just. Yeah. Well, we'll take the wash there. Um. Yeah. 8.56. Not cheap, but hey, we're streaming. Again, this is a site that, let's say hypothetically, you just let your balance go down to 0. You click on the, here we go. All right, let's get a player out. Well, it's gonna be, okay, Randy's gonna be pretty dead there, but we are not in a money spot. We're in third, but not by much. I don't know what to do here, because if Randy just gets it in, I kind of feel like we have to try to both not collude, but politely see all the cards. See, why would you do that? Okay, well, that's probably why. It's not a great development for us. But we have chips, so we are going to play the best poker we can. Maybe one of these guys makes a mistake. Which is definitely possible. But I feel like the higher you go up, the smarter they get a little bit. But We can't ask for to be in a better spot here. We got 8 bigs. There's three left. We're on the bubble. This would be pretty good. And we've got the 500 SC guaranteed. Jeez. 500 SC guaranteed bonanza. It is a buy-in for 11.11, aka 11 cents. It is 0.11. All you have to do is see 50 flops in a cash game, or a ring game as they call it, that day. Starts, I think it resets at 10 p.m. the night before. I'm not sure when it starts, but you see 50 flops, and you can so what you can do, you just take your gold coins, you just log into a table, you just see 50 flops. You get into a hold'em game, you can check, you can raise, you can as long as you get to the flop, that counts. We got deuces here, and then once you see the 50 flops, you get an opportunity to register for a 500 guaranteed sweep coin, MTT, for 11. What is 11 cents? What is the equivalent of 11 cents? So it's a great value, because even 100 players join, that's only 10 coins, $10. This is going to be one of those hang on for dear life situations. I think we really need that payout, and we're wimping out here. So yeah, usually the min cash in that, like, they get, how many did they get? And there's no late reg in that either. Ooh, oops. Yeah, this stinks. I'm gonna bubble on this. I'm so disappointed. The bonanza's getting going off to a slow start. Let's see how many bonanza. That got 762 players. We got ace king. Oh man. Oh wow, we got a lot to dodge. Wow. We dodged it all. Whoo! We're back in business. Got folded. Oh. I'm gonna get back in the bonanza there. Oop, check. Good. Okay. Oh, this stinks. Don't have anything. Good. This is what we got to do. But if we get we are getting such bad cards. I'm just going to try to. The bonanza, you start with 150 bigs, and I think that's 3 minute. No, that's like 5 minute blinds. 4 minutes. Okay. No. Are we going like backwards with the stacks? Like, why do I feel like we should have less coins? We're late into the. We're late into the. Oh, jeez. Oops. Okay. I mean, any ace, we got to be getting it in here. Charles is going to fold. He has to, right? Ace 7, ace 8. Oh, boy. Wow. And I got the diamond on him. We got him. Wow, we cashed. Whew. All right. folding the bonanza. We're going to get it in here. Chop it up. Oh, spade. Spade. We win. We win the sit and go. That is huge. That is massive. Okay. We have more poker to be played, but that was nice. Apologies on the silence. I just got to figure out a way to. I'll just say SC 500 guaranteed bonanza. So 0.11 SC to get into this. Yeah, so that was cool. We took down. We ended up taking down the 6 max. Whoop. Check. The Cecilia. They have names for these sit and goes. The Cecilia, the 8.56. We won 31.2. We are now up about 10 coins on the day. Up like 10 on the day, 11 maybe. That's great. That's after buying into well, this was 11. This was 11 cents. That's after buying into this. Where we're 218 out of 715. These won't take very long though. 5-minute it's a 5-minute. There's no late reg. I mean, it'll take a little bit, but you're going to see a lot of you're just going to see a lot of, well, this is going to be a lot of players who signed up who just won't arrive, and that'll slow it down for the first few levels. But, I don't know. You'll see a lot of people stack off. We may be one of them. We'll see. Just hope that crazy pineapple goes off. Let's see. That is in. That's the one. We have a ticket to that too. So that's awesome. That's the last thing we were planning on playing tonight. Whoops. I burned my time bank, of course. Well, we'll just see if we can earn it. That's not great. Probably should have bet that, but I haven't noticed. Well, so as far as breaks, we haven't gotten a chance to take any because we've been playing like sit and goes, and the hourly hypers don't last long enough to have a break. I suspect that there will be a break at 9:55 here, and if we play the crazy pineapple, that's at 9:40, and we have a ticket to that. It's 1.1 coins. There's 4 players. We need a minimum of 5, so yeah, we'll get that. I would like to play that. There is no late reg for that one, as there is no late reg for the bonanza. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it would be so the whole night. So basically, we've locked up at least an $11 win for the day. At the time I started playing these, I think I had. Oh, I forget. I'd have to go back and do the math. I'd have to go. Well, really, I just go look at the tape, see what I had. But I will say I'm up at least 15. That was nice. That was a nice takedown there. When was the last time I won on stream? Really, anything? Um, I blasted off like over $200 trying to probably more like 300 trying to maybe was it four trying to qualify for that trying to win in that trilogy, and I couldn't even post the last video because the freaking audio was screwed up. We got Ace King with 75 bigs. Oh, can we get a 3-bet? We have 3 opportunities here to get it to um, be faced with a 3-bet. Come on, let's go. See, that's annoying. This should be a nice, fun tournament that you can do, and you can do this every day. You play 50 get 50 flops with your gold coins, your play money, and you can play one of these. So even if you do nothing, you get the 25 cents on the cheap days. So that's all you need to sign up for this. You play the gold. And there's free rolls. I think there's hourly free rolls on this. Small ones, but there's money in there. Like $100 prize pool. But whatever. Maybe you catch maybe you catch maybe you go on a run, you make a buck, but whatever. Yeah, we're going. We're in. Let's go. Come on. Oh, wow, counterfeit. Fantastic. That is excellent. It's gross. It's gross. He flopped real well. But hey, here we are. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so it's probably unprofessional. We can mess around with the dual view. Um, I don't have a way. Oh no, I do have a way to just do it off camera. Uh, it's not. It doesn't. It won't look great. I mean, it'll be something. Yeah, I don't see. The thing is, I need to figure out a way to kind of like start from scratch. Some of my sources are linked between the two. Oh, set up. Clicked on the wrong one. So that's what the two table. That's what the two table look should be. So some of my like sources are like linked between the two, and I don't know how to unlink it, or if I have to start from scratch on one. But then I feel like I don't know. It's annoying that I like. I get why they do that, but I'd rather just build each like independent of the other. So whatever, we're dealing with the one screen for now. That is even if we decide to play the crazy pineapple. Um, hey, thanks, Dak. Appreciate the love on the nice win. Ace nine is pretty wide, but we got a lot of chips. Probably shouldn't just dink them away. So like, yeah, if you're really just looking for a fun place to play relatively quick tourneys, and I need to be able like look at how many like games we played. Is this like the fourth game we've done? And we might have one more. I don't know. I'm not gonna BS you guys. It is a weeknight. It is a school night, as they say. This is a check fold. So I can't. So signing up for a turbo crazy pineapple at 9:40. I mean, no late reg. I get it, but and I think the one I played that I won. I think I played a couple. The second one, the last one I played, I was out in like 5 minutes. Legitimately though. We now have top pair and a relatively cheap bet. Board's, well, I don't want to say it's static. There's draws out there, but well, we can't be good. So, oh my god, excuse me. I mean, I guess we have to call. Like what? There's no way we're good, right? I guess if like the last ace in the deck came on the river, we'd chop it with somebody. Watch. I'm folding this obviously, but watch us be good. Watch us be up against like 9-10 and like busted hearts. Well, we won't know. But we're an 88 out of 615 in the big blind with 6-7 suited. If we were to hold in this spot, which is, we'd make 1.1. We'd make 1.1 sweeps coins on an 11 cent 0.11 buy-in. So it's not big money, but it's a pretty sizable profit if you want to think of it that way. We flop a flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. So we'll see on the crazy pineapple. We might have to hold that type of craziness or that type of activity until a weekend stream, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That didn't help us. I was hoping for a 5 or a 3 or an 8 or something. Check. Well, we have showdown value. Is that a? Can we bluff it? Yeah, maybe I guess we can. All right. One of my asks, I may send this to Global, give them feedback. I have a couple things I would improve, but I wish when you cash an attorney, they would at the very least, at the bare minimum, put the amount you won or cashed on the screen. I feel like that would help. I mean, whatever, it wouldn't get them, tons and tons of players, but I feel like more players would screenshot that and post it in their poker groups. I don't know if they do referrals or anything, but you always see that in the poker Facebook groups, like people posting their wins, and then it gets people. People start asking, "What side is that? What tournament was that? How was it? How was the field? Was it soft? Blah blah blah." And there's just more interest in the site. But I'm not compelled to really take a picture of that. It's just something that says, "Yeah, you won the tournament." Like, okay, what did you win? $1? Like, no, I want to show people I won like 30, or 100, 1,000. Gets people interested. Money. People like money. That's why they play poker. Technically, this is sweepstakes, or it's a poker-like sweepstake, or poker. It's a sweepstake. It's a sweeps game that mimics poker. So it's like a lottery kind of, like your cards are like your scratch tickets, and you can put more money in the more you think you can win, or would have the best hand. And every time a pot is awarded, it is a sweepstake, or I guess in this case, when the tournament ends. So we won. What did we profit the last one? We profited like 23, 24. What's first place in this? 86. So, I mean, that's obviously more. But we would have to, in a 762 player field, we would have to hit the top five in order to be make more money than the previous tourney cash. So, I guess kind of a anticlimactic or a letdown or whatever. But we'll see. We're in great shape right now as far as pure poker is concerned. So, hey, whatever. Let's play some cards. So I got to work out a schedule that's more conducive to playing a 9:40 p.m. crazy pineapple tournament. It's pretty cool. I played it before. I did win the first. I won the first time I played. It was like an 18-player field, and it was done. It probably wasn't more than an hour. I remember it was probably like 10:30 something. I don't think it lasted an hour, but like I also don't want to be. I mean, I don't know how many players are going to. It might have been a little bit more than an hour. It might have been like 10:50 or something. But they're up to 7 players. It starts in 20 minutes. Again, no late registration. But I don't want to BS you guys. And if this is going pretty well, I mean, this doesn't last super late either because it's a turbo and there's the blinds start, getting to you, and there's just a lot of players who just don't want to invest a lot of time, so they just try to play aggressively and shove off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're not. We're not really in any rush to get this over with. I think that's probably how we'll have to do it. Oh, is there? All right, so maybe we just take off the schedule, or we let it go dark there. Excuse me, messing around with the screen here. Queen 7, fold. All right. Hey, we got a chat going. My biggest fan is here, Mike J. I believe it's Mike J. You want to check out his vlog. You want to try to double up your stack on Bovada Blackjack. Mike J is really the site to check out. It's like Ignition Bovada. I love those sites. I think they're like so cool. They're so clean. They run smooth, usually quick. it's no BS. You don't have to worry about, you can shut off the chat and play anonymously. And it's just like, and I probably, like, I dabble a little bit too much in cash, and I'm not good at it. I just hear so much, oh, those are the softest games ever. I must be like this the world's worst online cash poker player, because I'm just not. I just don't win. I'm not going to profit over time playing it. There's just no way. Not even with 30% rake back. Like, it's just so difficult. Um, but at the same time, I feel like I have a pretty good style, for multi-table tournaments and sit and goes. I mean, I've been playing a similar style for my whole career. Like, I kind of part of, I mean, obviously going to Foxwoods and playing home games at the start, but really, like, from 2003 to 2007, probably, I played a lot online. And I think just the game was so new. I was so young. It was tough to keep money in there. I mean, you're 23, 24, 25 years old, you get back from a bar, you go online, you want to throw in, do a couple $20 tourneys and just make a stupid play, and then just get tilted and just spew off like $100 that you worked for like weeks to just to get to, and then it's just gone, and then it's just so frustrating and tilting. And I think when you just don't have a lot of resources, if you're a waiter or a bartender, or you're just living in some apartment, don't have any like don't have like a savings or anything, any equity. When you lose, you feel it, and it's really tilting. It's frustrating, and that snowballs. But 20 years later, you gain a little more perspective, and you kind of act a little bit more responsibly to try to keep some semblance of a bankroll together. If you deposit $50 and you lose it in a month, a couple of weeks, whatever, it's not the end of the world. You deposit another 50 and you just play. And if you can, figure out a way to go 6 months without making a deposit, cool. Mike J, I am your biggest fan. Dak, I am also your biggest fan. I'd like to see Dak start his own vlog on what Dak poker is. It's a very unique style of play. I am running out of steam a little bit here, and I think it's just because it's a weeknight. Oh, I was gonna try to, and I should have done it on my phone. There's a weekly, there's a weekly ignition free roll. That's one thing I really do love about the site. Is that weekly $2,500 guaranteed free roll that they give to rewards members of the second tier up or higher, and it's just every week, and they get in. It's a decent turnout. They probably get like a couple thousand entries, and min cash, you're making a few pennies, but once in a while you win a couple bucks, and I don't happen to have any money in there right now, so winning a couple bucks would be cool. Don't know what I could use it for, but you do that every single week, you make a few bucks, and it's not that difficult actually to min cash in it. I feel like it's just survival mode. You could go in and lose it in two hands. That definitely happens, but it's not super difficult, because they don't. I mean, you get people that sign up for it and then forget about it, or just don't care, or do what go play on another site and want to play a game that they know they're gonna have a chance to win more money. I mean, first place in that is usually $250. I think. I haven't gotten close, but maybe like if you stick to a schedule and you. I mean, I've been trying to stream this time of week. I did Wednesday last week, but Thursday's kind of work for me. Sevens knocked the player out. But Thursdays I do this a little bit. But if hypothetically you play that ignition free roll every Thursday night through the year, and you just one you know one of them you smash, it's a free roll. You know, um, if you can say you had to do it once a week for an hour and a half or an hour or whatever, say it averages out to be an hour and every Thursday, 52 hours, you make $250 one time plus maybe a few more bucks. So say like 300 over the course of a year. Yeah, whatever. All right, we got sevens. We can play with them anyway. The blinds are moving up, and we're yep we're or our stack is decreasing, but blinds are getting up there. This won't last all night. We'll keep an eye on it though, because it's almost 9:30 now, and the schedule. You know, just trying to think. The schedule's pretty uniform throughout the week. So all of these, I could play all of these tomorrow on a Friday. I could play these in this order. This bonanza's every day, and so is the crazy pineapple. That sucks. So keep an eye on it. If this doesn't go too far past 9:40, this might be good to do on a Friday when I can stay up a little later. Because then you don't want to like get halfway. Like you want to still be relatively early in the tournament. At least I do when I bring it up on screen. Um, we don't want to be like halfway through. You want my audience to see the crazy pineapple. Darn, would have had bottom two. Kings. We would have cracked kings. I don't want to be that guy though. So really, Mike J for doubling up in blackjack, Dak poker if you want to play a profitable style of live poker. It is profitable. I will say that. It's not a style I play. That does not mean that it is in any way a bad style of play. It was more profitable than Poker Bob's style of poker during 2023 by miles, actually. Poker Bob, or I guess we could call it Rod style. My last name includes that word. Rod style of poker, getting yourself in a lot of I don't know. It's very susceptible to variance. I'll say that. Um, also not too difficult to get tilted. Just because like jamming with Ace King is a very big part of it, and pot size bluffs, leading, betting or draws. It's an aggressive style for sure. 153 are going to get paid, and we're in 155th now, so we are, we're we've fallen back a little bit, but we're still good. We got plenty of bigs. So really, in a couple minutes, the decision has to be made on the crazy pineapple, and I think I'm going to pass on it for tonight. We don't need to make this a super long stream. We've been at this now for a little over an hour and a half. Obviously, the more you stream, the longer you stream, the better it is for the channel. But hey, this is fun. We won. We won some money in 2 games. Is this the 4th game we played? Yeah, 2 out of 3 we cashed in, so that's pretty good. We'll see what goes on here. I hope we stick around for a little bit longer. 15 bigs. I would often start looking to shove anyway with 15 big blinds up until very recently, but I'm going to say that I might not be doing that as much. I'm going to dig into more of Jonathan Little's book. Jack 10 is it's not a jam hand, right? It's like, can we do 2.5? I think we can type it in here, 2.5. Ew. It's fantastic for his range. What a block bet. What an effing. Oh, yuck. Well, we could fold our way to more content. That's always great. The sad thing is, I believe he's this ocean yes person. Um, it seems that he's one of the dead stacks. And yeah, we very well could go out, get eliminated before him. King 10 is really like the worst. It's the worst Broadway combo offsuit. It's kind of total trash. I I think we can. We still have a ways to go into the money. I think we could have got just folded it, but let's just pray that T Gandy doesn't want to risk half of our stack. Great. That's super. Yeah, we got to figure out a way to get some chips here. We want to get back to being at least somewhat comfortable. But, we'll just tread water for a little bit. They'll start dropping. There's others out there like Ocean that that are a little bit, pretty close to being dead. The next blind will get them down under 2 probably. Chop chop. We can be a little patient. Wait for a premium. That's probably what I'll try to do. Yeah, so we're gonna pass on the crazy pineapple tonight. I think we might save that for more of a weekend stream. Watch the diamonds. Yeah. See, they love doing that. Oh, I would have lost. Great. Those flushes get there though, and then they always get there for me when I folded pre, and they get there for everybody I'm all in against. I shouldn't say that because that's just not fair. There's no way that happens all the time. But and I don't want to say anything to disparage the site because I like it. And now we've got top pair and a backdoor flush draw. Um, is this a fucking? Oh, is this a jam? It might just be an overbet jam. Cool. We needed those chips. I mean, like even if I min cash here and win a one sweeps coin, cool. Who's what? Your Doom Knocker? Um, is that wait? Is that your? Did you sign up? Are you playing Global Poker Deck? Is that your? Is that your avatar? Is that your handle? I don't know that I am going to. I can. Oh, I can actually search for you. See if you're. No, there's nobody named Doom or anything. So, okay. That crazy pineapple game is about to go off. It's got 29 players. So that's pretty good, though. I'm going to remember that. So it's probably just, I don't know if it's gaining in popularity. Because when I played it before, okay, so it got 30. When I played it before, it was probably on a, it might have been on a Thursday. Or was it that Wednesday? I was just, I was on a roll. Was it Friday? I don't know. It might have, either way, I got 18 players. Maybe it was a Monday. Maybe it was one of those days where I was just like, I'm just gonna dedicate myself and sit down in front of the computer because I was playing here. I figured out how to get full screen on my tablet. It wasn't like blowing up on the whole screen. It was just like the mobile app wasn't optimized. But I figured out a way to figure out a hack to getting the. So I play a lot on my tablet now, which is kind of cool because it's the same interface, which I like. I like normally the desktop sites are better than the mobile apps in my experience. It's nice to have. Ignition's similar too. The only thing with this is it doesn't have like a portrait, like a good portrait. It doesn't adjust where like Ignition does. It looks really nice. It's just the same thing, just in a different, just shaped differently. Um, yeah, Ignitions are really good. They just have really good software, but global getting it to work on my tablet is pretty huge. It'll just mean when we like go out of town, you know. I mean, here I can just play it while I watch TV, so that's kind of nice. I don't have to just like squint to see it on my phone. So I'll do that once in a while when we're watching something that like I don't have to really be paying attention to. And also when we travel, like lugging around the stupid laptop is it's just another headache. It's usually fine if it's like a day trip or a driving, well, not a day trip, but like an overnight somewhere that's within driving distance. But sometimes you just don't want to worry about it. All right, we got more players out. We still have a ways to go. Um, 300 left. They're paying about 150. There is in 2 minutes plus late registration. There is an 11 coin, 11 sweeps coin, progressive bounty, um, no limit crazy poker, the diesel they call it. Could try that out one time. I mean, it starts at 9:45. It's not a turbo, I think. Well, bounty sometimes have those like 8 minute, no, 10 minute blinds. Doesn't have a ton of runners yet. It's starting in 2 minutes. It's got seven. I mean, people are starting to wind down, I feel like. Unless, obviously, you're in a different time zone. Late registration blinds level 3. So that's one of those half-hour late reg. So I just love the short late reg periods. Like ACR, and I know like more and more people are saying this, I'm going to sound like I'm just repeating what others or parroting what other people are saying, but ACR and their ridiculously long tournaments. Like, I just want to play a turbo that's like an hour late reg. Starts at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't have to worry about coming in like 2 hours into it and be like, I don't even look. I honestly, if the tournament started on that set, I don't even look at it. I got to try to like figure out a way to late reg into something and get it because they have big prize pools, but it's just I can't do like an 8 o'clock $11 turbo that is like a 4 hour late registration and we're playing till like 3 in the morning on a Tuesday. Like it's ridiculous. who has time to do that? Like it's just really just so, and that's why the site is so grinder heavy. Well, it's part of the reason why. All right, he's three. We're getting it in here. Let's see if Smiley's got anything. Mm, yeah. Yeah. So ACR, that's tough because it's too bad because that site has so much. I mean, not um, bot situation notwithstanding, but um, well, we got some free hands and we got a new blind level. So an ocean is almost out. I don't know why we have to focus on them so much. I guess just I just want more active stacks at the table. But yeah, and then that means if he's going out, then there's a lot of others that are they're going out. So there's probably just a lot of stacks waiting to just be taken off. I kind of wish they'd do that. Oh, we've got a player out. That's good. I kind of wish they do that. Like back in nowadays, they don't blind off stacks anymore. You start multi-table tournament, live tournaments with a full stack. Which, whatever, I get it. You want to encourage as many people to play as possible, and more people play if they could start with a full stack. But they used to just blind you off back when I was playing. I mean, I get there's tournaments where um, they still have to do that, like probably satellites. You don't see too many satellites out there these days, but um, they used to just have stacks throughout the tables. You go and you sit on one. If you weren't there, it would get you get blinded off. Ed O'Bannon, love the shout. He was Ed O'Bannon, I believe, was very much part of. I want to say what turned into the NIL, but at the very least, oh, that's another glitch in this site that I don't like. They don't really show like Ocean. Yes, what like we can't see what he has. So how did he win the pot? Yet he just gets chips. It's like I don't know. Does anybody know how to address that glitch? Is there somewhere I can look in like the hand history or like I can't? They don't put the hand history up here for the tourneys unless it's in these like links. Um, so Ed O'Bannon was part of like the what became the NIL, I think, like or maybe like video game likeness. Like he was very much a part of the group that like is getting college. It was I think it was about likeness, using your likeness like in video games, because he and other players were clearly used, but like names were like altered and whatnot, which I don't think they wanted back pay or money for it. I think they just wanted to make it so that you can't do that um, to the athletes going forward. So yes, hats off to Ed O'Bannon. Bring on Pineapple Deck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wimp out tonight because well, I definitely am not gonna do the progressive bounty, and I missed it for the 940. There were a lot of players, so that was gonna take a while. I think that when I do one of these on like a Friday or Saturday, maybe I don't know, maybe there's football on this weekend. Maybe we just do that. Maybe we just stream. Maybe I just log on for like just a crazy pineapple stream, like log on at like 9:30 and do a 9:40 and just however long it lasts. If it lasts 5 minutes, cool. If it lasts 2 hours, great. But let's look at doing something like that. Just a quick crazy pineapple stream. Maybe if I can figure out how to get the two I mean, I can figure it out. It's just it would disrupt what I have. I just I need to maybe like duplicate it and unlink it to my other sources on other scenes. But we can do like crazy pineapple night, like the 940 and the 945. Have them both going. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe we do that. Maybe watch a little bit of the 8 p.m. poker game, 8 p.m. NFL playoff game. Bob, I heard you have a friend Pukner that blows at poker. I have a friend Pukner. I don't. He doesn't blow at poker. I think he is a very smart player. Just sometimes runs into it, and I don't know. I think it's easier to have like just negative variance if you don't play a ton, which and I don't play a ton either. You really have to like kind of grind it out, I think, to be profitable because just bad beats happen. Just they just happen. They happen more often than really we think or than should. I don't know, but they happen. And if you're not, I don't know. I play once a week, and I feel like I'm getting coolered. More than my fair share. So I don't know. Life is one long poker game, one long poker session. I don't know if I, yeah, would I have gotten there? Ooh, would I have gotten? Probably not. Deuce, five, king ten, top two. Smiley, what happened, bro? You can't go out now. We're 50 from the money. Well, all in all, even if we bubble this, definitely a successful stream, I'd say. Did we brick? We bricked an $11 one, right? That might have been a little too rich, but hey, we're winning money today. We won. We won. We won a little bit. Yeah, because after I bricked the 11 coin, I was only down five at that point, and then I played that $8.50 or 8.56. We're down 13. Yeah, so we're up like 20, 18, something like that. We'll take it. We needed it. Get us back in the black. Uh, this is just one of those. I hope they all fold. Oh, kings. That's great. Spade. Come on, spades. Get there. Spade, deuce, ace. Wow, we faded everything. Hey, what are you going to do? We're 180 out of 189, but we're not dead. We've had some comebacks. I haven't watched any college basketball yet this year. I probably won't until tournament time. And you know what? I might not even watch that much in the tournament. I haven't. I don't know that I put any money into the NCAA's in 4 or 5 years. I just don't know it well enough to even mess. Like I could do a $20 pool, but like, what am I? I mean, I guess you could just. I guess you could know nothing. I mean, I've studied those. I've watched college hoops. I've looked at all the trends and got nothing. And then next year I won't watch a minute and win like $100. But it's been a while. Somebody's calling, right? They can't just give it to me, or they let Grand is it Pat Tom Grandpa Tom. Sorry, I thought Grandpa Tom. All right. Oh boy. Yeah. Yep, we're not good. We were good. We were good up until that point, probably. All right, so 178th. Missed hitting the money by 20, but it's kind of fun. You know, you get a. It's a big field. It goes pretty quick. Um, I'll have to. Yeah. Okay. No, that's a good chance for me to. Yeah. Okay. That's good for the chat there. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Let's think about coming back on Saturday during NFL football. Maybe play. Maybe just have a crazy poker, like a later quick stream that might take an maybe take us till like 11 o'clock. Could take us till 10 o'clock. And there will be a break at 55 past the hour where this was just like a 2 hour marathon. So remember, don't get mad, get even, and thank